Hello and welcome to the All Night Gamers Podcast, episode 47. I'm your host Grant, along with the cohorts here, Alex, Cameron, Cooper. Mayo is still gone. He's presumed dead. So, yeah, we'll appreciate a good F in the chat. Yeah, but we're working on it. It takes a while to cast. So thank you for joining. We're glad to have you here for another episode. We've got some retro games selling for over $1 million. Sony State of Play happened like right after our episode last week, so we'll go over all the stuff that was there and talk about some more BS with a Nintendo Switch OLED model, but it's not Nintendo's fault this time. So hi, hello, hi, welcome to the show. Let's get started. Monster Hunter Stories 2 is out now, and the amiibo have already sold out. This is a blemish on my record here, but I bought the amiibo. This is why I prefaced with this is a blemish on my record. I have no further comment at this time, but I did, and I shipped them to the wrong house. So nice meme. They're in Auburn. Yeah. But I have to come down to get a bunch of work clothes that I needed anyway, so that's not really good. Anyway. Yeah, I'm planning on coming for the weekend. But that's no, I haven't looked anymore, but with all the stuff that we've been moving around, I'm sure they'll come up soon enough. Jewel she's got a place with her coworkers. So we've been kind of setting that up. So the house is a wreck right now because we're having to dig through a bunch of stuff. But anyway, yeah, so Monster Hunter Stories 2 is out. I do nothing about the game, and I don't really care that much either, and I don't know why. Yeah, but I got the amiibo, yeah. All right, well, okay, well, Alex, fill us in then. Okay. Okay. Beautiful synopsis. Great. Okay, well that's interesting. I mean, at least it's not. It's different. It's not Monster Hunter. It's Monster Hunter Stories. I can't believe I just said that. I wasted so much air saying that. This Monster Hunter Stories is made out of Monster Hunter Stories. Well, okay, yeah, and also the amiibo are totally sold out everywhere. Big shocker there. Um, or are they GameStop exclusives, right? Ooh, ugly. Oh no. Um. Oh yeah, the Super Monkey Ball amiibo that we talked about last week, yes, last week is confirmed fake. So big sad, no I amiibo, which is kind of trash. Even though I 100% knew it was gonna be fake, like there's just no way that was gonna happen. Oh no, really? No, no way. Yeah. So that's 2S in the chat for this episode already. Um, The Legend of Zelda for NES, a copy of it sealed, sold for $870,000, and then literally the next day, today, the day of this recording, a sealed copy of Super Mario 64 sold for $1.5 million. They're like 85 plus VGA ranked or something, 90 plus. For people who don't know what that is, VGA is like the Video Game Authority or whatever, video game something, and they rank games based on how sealed they are. And as Scott the Wad said, I know I'm a virgin enough. I don't need someone telling me how good my sealed copy of Luigi U is. Um, so yeah, I think it was 90 plus maybe on the Super Mario 64. I mean, for $1.5 million, it better like be 100. Shoot, you think he's gonna open it? Ever bought it? I mean, yes, but like, I mean, like, why? If you're not even gonna open it, I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna ask any questions. I just spent $70 on Amiibo on a game in a series that I don't really play much, and a game in the sub series that I don't care about at all. So I'll be quiet. I mean, but then again, $70 is really different than $1.5 million on something you're not going to use. There's no way that they thought that was an investment, right? I think that just really, I don't know. I don't buy that. I think he just really wanted it. I mean, yeah, probably. What's the CEO of Google that was like, I don't play video games except for FIFA 19? Side note, congratulations Italy for winning the finals. That was pretty lit. Um, yeah, and I know more about it than baseball, so I mean, I don't really care. I don't know what soccer is, and I don't know who Italy is, but all I do know is that I must hate England. Oh, I saw a photo of some guy who got a tattoo of a trophy of the trophy. It said England 2020, it's coming home before the game. Gotta suck, man. It's gotta suck. Wait, so like you mean the first comic book that Spider-Man was in sold for less than Mario 64 did? Wow. Bro, and the funny thing is Mario 64 isn't even that good. I can't, dude. This is probably why we don't have a lot of listeners is because we say stuff like that. Shout out to Cameron putting it in F tier. No, it's not the rarest. It's just the most expensive. What compared to compared to Poo Slinger? Oh yeah, it's Sonic 2 of the line. I was gonna say Poo Slinger because then there are like only like 80 copies sold of that or something. Um, so yeah, I mean, I just, me neither, man. You know, but yeah, I don't get the sealed collection thing. I get the collection thing. Like, even if you spend a lot of money on a game, like you spend $1,000 on a copy of Gotcha Force just because it's rare, like, you know, that's cool. Whatever. Like, if you're gonna play it, I mean, that's just what you got to do. You got to buy the game to play it. Unless you're a dirty uh emulator guy. Um, so that's whatever. But like buying a game to never play it, like the only reason I have a couple sealed Wii U games when I was getting my games back for that, and the only reason I got them sealed is because I could get them at the same price or cheaper than the used versions, so I might as well. And a couple of them I still haven't opened just because I haven't played them yet, and that's the only reason I have them sealed. But like buying a sealed game just to not open it, like I didn't buy those sealed games for the purpose of not opening them. I just bought it because I might as well. Like yeah, I'll open them when I want to play them, but I don't know, man. I that's yeah. Um, I don't know. I'm just gonna refrain from too much negative comment on it because after all the ranting I did on the OLED model, I thought about it afterwards. Like, you know, I'm probably still gonna get it anyway, so I might as well just not be upset about things. I saw. I need to stop sniffling. I apologize to the audience for that. I've been stuffy as balls all day today. Um, but yeah, after we talked about that last week, and I was like, I'm probably still gonna get it, so I should just shut up about people spending a lot of money on stupid things. Because I do that every day. I do that pretty much every day. Um, look at me. Did you cancel the Amazon Japan order of Monster Hunter Stories too? God, Cameron, if they've already shipped, why'd you buy them again? They've already shipped. What? I mean, then again, okay, look, I'm not gonna judge because I saw them go up on Twitter, and so I pulled up the page because I do that with a lot of rare stuff, even when I'm not gonna buy it, even like stuff I already own. I pull it back up to see just to see if I could get it if I wanted to. Like I do that a couple of times with the PS5s or whatever, just to see if it loads for me or whatever, just to see how it's going for everyone else. And I pulled them up, and that voice in my head was like, well, if I don't get them now, then I'm never gonna get them. Um, so yeah, I got hit with some mega FOMO there on that. Um, nope. Well, I mean, what's your case? Oh, so he just one of those people that like it's like the Steam summer sale, but for anything else, just goes on sale and like hold it. I mean that's different than FOMO. Like I mean it is FOMO, but it's it's a lot more reasonable than buying amiibo in a series that you don't care about in a bigger series that you barely play. I mean, is it FOMO if you just want it? Like they know the PS5 is going to be restocked. Yeah, like I mean, it's FOMO if you know it's not going to come back, like the Monster Hunter Stories 2 amiibo. Um, yeah, but like the PS5 is a mass-produced console that's not going to be stopped. It's going to be produced for the next easily 7 years. So, like, my point is, the scalpers will lose eventually. The scalpers will die. Well, yeah, because um, PS5s are used more as a flex now. Yep. Yes, sir. I just bought it because I'm stupid, and I basically bought the same console bought by two different companies. Yes. I mean, I feel that. I bought the Battle Pass right before the new Apex season so I could get all the old Battle Pass stuff and then get the new Battle Pass stuff because I had the levels for it. So I did it just this one time to try it out to see if I'd like the content in it. So the yeah, and it goes through the season. So like yeah, so like to level 100. Like every like 10 levels or so you get like $1 worth of Apex coins. So if you play through, you get 10 or 15. It might be a little like more frequently. You get just enough to rebuy the battle pass. But you have to buy it once to get the coins because the coins are the premier part of the battle pass. I also got like Rocket Pass because Rocket League gave me the coins to do it. Like I never paid for them. I just had them in my account. So I got the Rocket Pass because I might as well. And I did end up buying like some the NASCAR skin set or whatever because I really wanted a Ford Mustang. That's like my favorite muscle car. So like and whatever I like Rocket League. But I don't. I mean, I the closest thing I think I had with FOMO for like Battle Pass kind of stuff was the Halloween event for Apex last year when Bloodhound had that like headless horseman skin with the pumpkin head. Yeah, for real. I think only like 18, but still $18 for a skin for a skin. That was ridiculous. That's the only reason I didn't get it because that's a lot. See, they really get you on the FOMO though because skins that are available in the store are only available for a few days. Yeah. So they really get you with that. Um Moving on. Skyward Sword HD coming out this Friday along with the Joy-Cons. I think and the amiibo. I haven't gotten an update on my Best Buy amiibo at all. I still can't look at the details of the order, like, but it still shows up on my account. So, um, the game, I'll definitely have the game on Friday, but I don't know if I'll have anything else on Friday. I think GameStop said that I should have my Joy-Con by next Monday. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, let's not talk about it because I also have. I don't want to be embarrassed. Um, so yeah, that comes out this Friday. Um, Remember that it offers non-motion control versions, so you Switch Lite owners can definitely still play it. Um, and a lot of other things. Also better graphics, smoother gameplay, etc. The usual HD performance thing. Um, so yeah, keep on the look for that if you aren't already. Kingdom Hearts Magic Bands are now available at D-Tech at Disney Springs Co-op and Space Mountain and Magic Kingdom. Is that where you had to go to get them today? Right, right. I remember seeing that. F. Hey, do you get free parking? What's your parking deal? Nice. Just curious. Yeah, just be a slave for Disney and they let you park for free. How nice of them. How nice of them. How generous. um, okay, so Sony State of Play that happened last Thursday. Big gameplay view of Deathloop. Death Stranding director's cut because I know that's what everybody wanted of Death Stranding was a director's cut. Kojima. What would he use? Producer's slice. Well, nobody likes him. Yeah, and now he's insane. Cool. I mean, Drake Bell was cool at one time too, but then he diddled some kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, cool. Kojima made Metal Gear, but he's also a jackwad. At least he doesn't diddle kids though. And I swear, if he starts diddling kids after I said that, I'm gonna be really upset. But I saw a video where they took, so you know, from Drake and Josh, like the intro scenes were like Drake and Josh video with like that green blue background or whatever, and they're always like talking about something to like intro to the episode or whatever. Someone took that and put the Zoom feed of Drake on one side and the judge reading his sentence on the other one. It was like charge one, admitting to like the endangerment of young children, and then Drake's just like guilty. And it's real too. I didn't think it was real. I had to watch it like a dozen times to make sure like this was like not just like really well put together or whatever. That's like real feed. So anyway, Deathloop. So in order, Moss Book 2 is a new PSVR game, a sequel to 2018's Moss, which was also a VR title. Sure. Arcadeageddon, a new multiplayer shooter that hits early access Thursday on PS5. Quote, this ever-evolving multiplayer shooter allows you to play solo or with up to 3 friends to explore multiple biomes, play minigames, find hidden chests, and defeat numerous enemy types and boss levels, according to a PlayStation blog post. End quote. The full game is set to launch in 2022. Hunter's Arena Legends is a new one-of-a-kind melee battle royale heading to PS4 and PS5 on August 3rd, and it'll be one of the free titles for PlayStation Plus members that month. Okay, I'll try it out. It's free. Sure. Whatever. One-of-a-kind melee battle royale. So like For Honor plus battle royale plus magic, I think, is what I can gather. Jet the Far Shore. Jet spelled with 2 T's. In this new game from the creator of Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery EP, you'll fly a plane, or a jet, Jetta, to explore all sorts of interesting looking landscapes on a mysterious planet. Jet the Far Shore is launching this year for PS4 and PS5. I know, right? I was so hyped for Jet the Far Shore. What is it? What are you gonna no way with? Rip. Well, at least wait till after the show, okay? Oh, like our audience probably isn't already traumatized. Hey, look, we're all Zoomers here, alright? We can make a kill yourself joke. Yes, you are. Theoretically, we all are. I mean, we're not a Zoom. Look, we're not Zoomers like Cooper's a Zoomer. Like, Cooper's a Zoomer. But we're just like we're half Zoomer. We're half millennial, half Zoomer. Whatever. We're pretty much half millennial, half Zoomer. Look, we get millennial humor, and we also kind of get Gen Z humor, but we're not like Zoomer. Like, Cooper's a real Zoomer now. Yeah, he's a Zoomer. Just like a Zoomer, bro. We're not Zoomers. We're Humers. Gen Y, right? Humers? Yummers? See, that's what I thought. We're theoretically Zoomers. But the thing is, border. So the theory is that people within like 2 or 3 years of the definition are kind of like fluid. Like, imagine gender fluid, but for generations. Yeah. So like we kind of relate to both. It's kind of like really old millennials also kind of relate to Gen Xers. I mean, like, kind of facts, but we also grew up watching 90s stuff. Like, 90s stuff continued into the 2000s. Yeah, but like, we didn't get like the feel of like the real feel of like being like old enough to really understand things when internet wasn't big and like arcades were the thing. Like I still remember going to arcades as a kid, but it wasn't like a 90s arcade. Like not when it was like 93, like when the Super Nintendo was the thing to have and like arcades were insane and everyone was pissed off about Mortal Kombat being bloody and the cool kids had a Sega Genesis cuz it could have blood on it and they got in court for that. Like that stuff. Oh, you wrote about Sega in court? Okay. Yeah, that's why I asked you a while ago how old you were because you're like 1 month older than the DS, which I want to say that counts, bro. If you're younger than the Game Boy Advance, shut up. Probably because he's inferring. I get it. Continue. Interesting. Ridiculous. Oh yeah, the ESRB. Like to this day. Whack. Yeah, I know. The Sega Master System is still being produced in Brazil. Like they love the Sega Master System in Brazil. Shout out to the one guy in probably shout out to the one guy in Brazil listening to this show. I've seen you on the heat map, bro. Appreciate it. Um. Anyway, what were we talking about? State of play. Lost Judgment, the sequel to 2019's Yakuza spin-off Judgment, got an action-packed trailer at the event. The game looks to be wildly varied. The trailer showed off wall running, wall climbing, an investigation section, skateboarding, and even a dancing minigame, and is coming out on September 24th. Um, what? Oh, Sega Judgment. Oh yeah, okay. The Sega Judgment series will not be continuing due to dispute with parent company over the PC version. So Lost Judgment is the last one? Dang, man. What? Just give it to Sonic Team? Sonic Team? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a JoJo fan. I understand that. Oh, God forbid people have fun with your game. Cyberpunk? I mean, you knew it was gonna happen. You put a 3D model of a very hot actor into a video game, which is, and like video gamers are like second or third on the most horny list, right behind incels and furries. So I mean, yeah, I hate that. Let people mod the game. If they want to be horny, be horny. It's whatever. You don't have to condone it. Yeah. So companies suck and are boring. No one can have any fun. If you don't have fun the way I want you to have fun, then you can't have fun at all. I don't think they do that. I mean, they do that with their stuff online, but that's not the reason they don't release PC versions. It's because they want people to buy their console. Makes them. Yeah. Yes, they do. Don't get me started. So it's Reggie's fault. Reggie, you traitor. Blasphemy. This is heresy. This is treason. Good. The longer it takes, let's just hope it keeps getting delayed forever. What if we just let's hope it turns into Bayonetta 3 and we can just forget about it. Oh hell, I remembered Bayonetta 3, guys. How is that? How's that? Hey, look, let's get back to what we're talking about because no story is relevant to this one. Death Stranding director's cut. Uh, Another game with no story. Zip lines that just break the entire game. Yeah. I mean, if it's Death Stranding, then thank God. Um, Actually, it's not the first Strand type game. The first Strand type game was made by a very small Japanese company in the 80s called Super Mario Brothers. Um, okay, and then finally, there's an extended look at Deathloop, which I'm sure everyone listening has known a lot about. It is the upcoming shooter to take place in a time loop and including full gameplay footage from a level in the game. It's set to launch exclusively on PS5 on September 14th. So that's coming soon. That's exciting. By the way, the synopsis I'm reading is from The Verge, and they have videos linked to each part of the thing. Everything that I mentioned, they have a video link for. So if you want to get a good summary of everywhere, please go there for that. Oh, bro, Sony lawyers versus Microsoft lawyers, dude, battle of the century. Hey, they have Death Stranding director's cut. It comes out like 10 days later. Oh yeah, that would literally be the battle of the century. They said no. Bro, I would kill to see Samus do a Fortnite dance. Literally the beginning of the end. That's the beginning of the end right there, the mark of the beast. In Fortnite? Bro, LeBron in Fortnite? Toon Squad, Fortnite Squad. Bro, I have just I mean, yeah, it's made by Warner Brothers. Of course they're gonna dump a bunch of money into it. I love really all the memes of people in Fortnite. Like the Rick and Morty one was hilarious. That was so good with Rick in there because I saw all these memes of like people imitating Rick, like "Wake up, Morty, we gotta go crank some '90s," and then it just cuts to stupid sped up Fortnite gameplay and like super bass boosted, unintelligible rap music, and it's not funny, and I think it's hilarious. It's really not funny, but I die laughing every time I see those. Moral of the story is I don't have a sense of humor anymore, which is why I admit that I'm part Zoomer because I find that stuff hilarious. Amogus. Amogus gets me a lot. Who's that holding in a laugh? Who's holding in a laugh right now? You shot him in the face. And then blam! Just for no reason, just started. I have to admit that I saw a meme that would not be funny to you guys because you guys aren't car guys. But the audio of it was a reel on Instagram, and the audio was literally Among Us, Candace, Ligma, Sagandis, Obama, your mom, D's nuts, and I pissed laughing. That's probably the funniest thing, and then right after that, it's just someone screaming Among Us balls, and then and then right after that, dude, and then literally right after, no, this is all in quick succession. Right after that, it's that dog is Among Us balls D's nuts, and that's the end of the video. It's like 10 seconds long of just constant Among Us, Candace, Ligma, Sagandis, Obama, your mom, D's nuts. I was about to cry the first time I saw that, and the only reason I'm not laughing now is because I've watched it probably 50 times. Anyone watching that knows what a Mazda Miata is, it was a joke about you're at the Miata meetup and you're watching all the kids talk together. But yeah, anyway, we're doing a podcast right now. So on to Collector's Corner. This is the weekly. This is the welcome to Collector's Corner. This is the weekly segment where we go around and talk about games we've been playing and things we've got, stuff we've been collecting, etc., etc. Yeah. So I'm gonna go first. So I didn't do my daily reading. I bought a third GameCube. It was $30 for the GameCube. It's from that guy that I found on Instagram with the claim sales that I did that test sale with. I bought another thing from him, and it took him a while to ship it because he had a death in the family, which is very sad. But he still shipped it out to me and got it to me. Everything was great. It was like some Wii games or something. And then he had another sale where he had $15 GameCube controllers and 3 Platinum GameCubes for like $30 a piece. And like I really like the GameCube, and I want to have a color of like each color, like so. Um, yeah, that was yours. Yeah, so I've got purple, I've got orange, I now have platinum again. And this one is not. I don't know. I'm not gonna get like every edition. I just want the 4 base colors: orange, purple, black, platinum. And the cool thing about this, yes, I've seen all of. So there's a guy on YouTube I follow called Nintendo Collecting. You should check his channel out. It's pretty cool. And he, like, you think we have way too much Nintendo stuff? This dude literally has every GameCube made. He's got the baseball edition of that one team in Japan. He's got that red edition of the game of that one game. I can't remember what it is, but it's super rare. And he's got like the controllers to go with it and stuff. He's got a whole basement dedicated to it. He even has a freaking secret door. It's a shelf, and you open it, and it plays the jingle from Legend of Zelda when you discover things like do 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 do. When you open the door, every time he's got like a little microcontroller set up to do that. It is so freaking cool. Yeah. Yes, he does have a Panasonic Q. I also would really love one of those sometime. If nothing else, at least the controller, because you'd have to spend a lot of money to get one that's modded to work in America. And that is certainly way harder to do than on a regular GameCube, which I've already done, and I'm not doing that again. That was terrible. But anyway, the also cool part about this one, yeah, but like the solder joints are like at best a 1 square millimeter big. Like I could barely, like this looks like a closed finger. That's how big it is. So it was a pain. Yeah, especially with my soldering iron at the time, which had like a super fat thing on it. But anyway, so this is a cool one because this is one of the later GameCube models that only has the analog port on the back after they removed the digital port. And I also really wanted one of those for the collection, even though like it sucks to not have the digital port because I can't use the HDMI converter on this. It needs a digital port, yeah. But both my orange one and my purple one already have them. Plus, my orange one is pretty much going to be the permanent HD one because that way it can be downstairs and it can be displayed. People that come in. And I might keep the purple as a display because I think that's cooler to look at, and I want to use the platinum one for my CRT since I have to have analog video anyway. So yeah, I got that. That's been what I've been cleaning during the show. That's what I said was so nasty. The controllers were freaking disgusting. They're like no big shock. They were $15. But like, like any controller with a clamshell where they've got edges on them, you just play them for a while and like your skin scrapes on them and it just builds up a bunch of gunk in the cracks. GameCube controllers are like probably the worst offender of those that I've seen because the gap is very big compared to most controllers, and they're right in the center of your palm where like most of your skin shedding happens. So, but these are probably the worst that I've seen that wise. They're not the worst controllers I've seen. Also, like someone spilled soda. These were kids controllers for sure. There was soda stuck on one of the D-pads and it was like brown on the inside. But everything works. The my purple one, the Ghost Cube, had soda from from I guess Devin. There was some sticky stuff in the open button. I had to disassemble the thing that opens the lid and get that button out to clean it off. There's some kind of gunk on that. So, Devin, I can't believe you spilled soda on your GameCube forever ago. So yeah, I got that. It also is missing the covers on the bottom, which also this is also the model that is missing the high speed port 2 thing right there. On the other models, there's one right there, and it never was used for anything. So at the same time they took away the digital port, they also took away second high speed port. Um, but I can easily buy a set of covers for these for like $5. Also, like it's not the highest priority right now. That's why it was so cheap for $30. Didn't have the covers and it didn't come with any cords or anything. But really, the controllers is what I was interested in. All they needed was a good cleaning, and some new joysticks, which again I can get for like $5 for the pair. And I figured out how to make them feel original, so I don't care replacing them. And $15 for GameCube controllers these days is really freaking good. Um, yeah, no kidding. Um, but yeah, so I got that. I got Clubhouse Games finally after wanting that for forever. I've been playing a lot of chess. Oh yeah. Tell me you didn't. Okay, good. Better. Well, good because yeah, I got it. It was on sale at Best Buy for like $30, which made me spark the thing we were talking about how like so many Switch games are on sale right now. Yeah, like even like the big ones, like even Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey are $15 off. Like that's insane. Well, it's about time Nintendo Selects come back. I'm ready to see Nintendo Selects return. Yeah. Oh yeah, most certainly your battery's dead. I can. It's the same. It's the same as replacing the battery on a cartridge. The battery is on the component that houses the controller ports. So it's just one ribbon cable. You don't have to disassemble the drive or anything. It's just the four screws to take the top off, and then that one little ribbon cable will unscrew. You can take the whole module out, and then it's just like replacing the battery on a cartridge, which I could do. I actually just used my last battery that size for my copy of Mario All Stars plus Mario World I got. That needed a new battery, and that was my last one. So I actually do need to order some more of those. Um, yeah, it sounds like your battery's dead. Yeah, that. I mean, I could probably do that when I come down. I just have to bring my. I got a new soldering iron that's really sick. It's got a little rack on it for like solder to hold, and it's got a gold like a tinning thing to use, and it's yeah, it's got a temperature control dial. Yes. So I finally got an upgrade, and it works so much better. My first test was on that cartridge thing, and everything was so much easier. Really having that temperature control and stuff. Um, so yeah, I got that. I also played Apex, like I mentioned, and Rocket League. Lost the tournament per usual. Um, and I think that is about it. There's probably the usual. Oh, I've been playing Link to the Past a little bit randomly. I got a craving to play my Super Nintendo, so I played some of that, some Super Mario Kart. I tested out the Mario World, Mario All Stars thing. Um, it is very hard, yeah. I also played on my Wii yesterday for the first time in a hot minute. I started Mario Galaxy 2 like I was gonna do forever ago after I beat Mario Galaxy 1 and never did. So I played through like I don't know like 3 or 4 levels. I have back when I played Galaxy 1 for the first time, but I never after I replayed Galaxy 1 on All Stars, I was like I should go play Mario Galaxy 2 again to see how my opinions changed on it. Um so yeah, I just played like I don't know like 3 or 4 levels of that last night. Um and that's it. Alex, why don't you go? Nice. So where are you right now? Are you in the you're in the swamp, right? Have you gone there yet? Okay. Have you seen the second guy again yet? Okay. Or wait, was it the second? Which one was the second one? Yeah, I think the second one. I'm not gonna. I don't want to say who because that'll spoil it. But I can't remember which of the other people it is because they both kind of blend together time wise. I don't know. When you get there, you'll just tell me. I'll know. Um, well, sick. What else? Yeah, I feel that. I've been um very busy. And by busy, I mean I drank my weekend away because one of my friends had his birthday this weekend up here. So I did barely anything. Also with Jewel moving around, I've been helping her mostly with that and I was um I drank a lot of very high ABV value beer Friday night drinking Apex, playing Apex. So woke up, didn't obviously took me a while to start doing anything, and by the time I was like really ready to like clean up and stuff, it was time for the birthday thing, and then um I didn't even come home the night of that. So Sunday I was worthless. Yeah, I was so tired. I slept most of the day, didn't do anything. So normally I spend most of my Sunday doing chores. So I've been catching up with that. That's impressive. Same. Yep. I cannot say it the same. I am very forcefully getting up at 7 a.m. Yeah, same. It will continue. Revolution or revelation? Okay. Oh, nice. Heck yeah. That's good. That's really good. I need to make sure I get the free PS5 game this month. Speaking of PlayStation, I have no idea. If I'm being fully honest. Um, well, is that it? You got more? Just that usual feeling of you think you played something else, but you can't remember what it was. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hmm. Um. Well, all right then. Um. Okay, Cameron, hit us with whichever you were gonna hit us with. I'm gonna shake your head because you had them shipped and you bought them again, man. Okay, is that yours or is that Haley's? I've seen you guys going back and forth about it. Oh, because of course you did. Yeah. I.e., they did it once 5 years ago, and you refused to let them live that down. Yeah, shout out to my. Who's Megan again? Bro, caught in 4K right now. I guess caught in Dolby surround sound. Yeah, literally, couldn't be you. Cooper just said couldn't be me. Like that. Yeah, literally couldn't be you. Bro, do your roommates listen to the podcast? You should make your roommates listen to the podcast. Shout out Tim from GameStop from like 8 months ago. Haven't seen you I don't go to GameStop anymore much, so that'd be hard for them to be listening right now. I mean, like we're recording it right now. That's meta. The real homies. I hate your content, but I'm gonna play it in the background anyway. No, he listens. Did I tell you? I think I mentioned it on the show where he texted me like, "What the hell? What? Yeah, what the? What the hell is an E3?" Let's do it anyway. That sounds so pretentious. It's been a whole month since I've been to Universal. One of those 2 days. Bro, no, I don't want to hear it. You've been around to all these freaking Disney parks every day. Listeners, you can't see my face right now because this is an audio only podcast, but you can imagine my face. I'd like you to imagine my face. Cuz it's pretty obvious. Did you just We're going to move right. No, stop. 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 FBI should be knocking this door down any minute now. Um all right, Cooper. No, I have not. Actually, I think I have seen those at some point. Joe. Sounds like Joe. Classic Joe. Yeah, I think we talked about this before recently. Um, that looks like the battle pass. Yep. Yes. All right. Yeah. Well, in that month, I guess we're gonna move on then. Did you wipe the floor with their faces? Nice. Congratulations. Kazuya. Well, yeah, of course Alex like that because he plays freaking Ganon and Ike where he can't hit. He just does the super big moves and hopes that someone dodges into him on accident. Bro, and he lost to Alex. Yeah, which is just Fire Emblem Ganon. What's it gonna be if it's what if it's not vertical or horizontal? It's a 2D game. What else is there? Forward? True. Um Cooper, hit us with that Faye. This is a long episode. We gotta go. Call it an hour 20. What? Ah, it's pretty cool. Bro, I thought you were vomiting. I thought you just started spontaneously yakking into the mic. That's what that sounded like. I was ready to pause right there. Like, oh my god, is Cooper like actually just mid yak right now on the show? Anyway, apologies for that. Moving on. Um, Toon Squad versions of Xbox controllers were announced. They look pretty cool. Then again, I haven't really seen many bad Xbox controller designs, honestly. They're kind of rare. Most of them are really good. Um, wouldn't be yeah. Um, SDGQ SGDQ 2021 is done with over $2.8 million raised for Doctors Without Borders. What is SGDQ? Me neither. I didn't write that note. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of money. Ah. Resident Evil Village shipments and digital sales top 4.5 million units. Freaking awesome. I hope Capcom learns from this and does it again because I freaking loved Resident Evil 8. Um, Resident Evil Infinite Darkness released on Netflix, so that is out now. I've heard it's pretty short. How is it? Yeah. Dang. Cool. I guess. Ashley is from Resident Evil 4? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that. Um, Among Us official Irish translation launched. What? Irish? Interesting. Um, Final Fantasy 14 is so popular that even the digital version sold out. Really? Hmm. Then make more. It's codes. Um, yeah, I can't say I get it either, but I'm like the last person to expect to get it. So, um, Sega. Oh yeah, we talked about the Judgment thing. Persona 25th anniversary website has gone up, hinting at a Persona 6 announcement. Event starts in September and goes until fall of next year. Lots of merch available on the official Atlas store for Japan. My brain just is so good at condensing words. Um, all right, so finishing topics first. Gamer Pride Month is still ongoing. Happy Gamer Pride Month, woo again. Um, and also, I saw this on Twitter earlier today, and it made me so infuriated. There's people on eBay posting listings for the Nintendo Switch OLED model that is yet to go on sale anywhere. No pre-orders have gone live yet anywhere. Yeah. And they were going for. I saw one for like $1,000, a couple for $700, stuff like that. Like, how can you do that? Oh, that I'm probably gonna get anyway. I know you do. Saving what money? I don't claim to like saving money. I just claim that I should do it more, and then I go and buy a third GameCube. I mean, now that I've got an actual salary, I am sticking to it pretty well. But I could save so much more money if I didn't buy a 3 GameCubes. You know what I'm saying? Huh? I mean, yeah, it is. I don't think I've been angry enough about the Switch OLED. I'm gonna go to eBay right now. Search Nintendo Switch OLED model. Yeah, bro. From Germany, $711.86 plus another $43 shipping. Okay. Let's look at a listing from America. It's got just the generic. It's not even the box. It's just the advertisement with like someone that has a Switch halfway out of the dock for the new one. $698, $28 shipping from Cyprus. I don't even know where that is. Up for sale as a brand Up for sale is a brand new and sealed white Nintendo Switch OLED edition. The console will be made available to us on release date, i.e. Friday, October 8th, 2021. Therefore, it will be shipped by Monday, October 11th. Return, dude, look at this. Okay, there's a return section, and there's one word under the return section. Sorry! Exclamation point. Sorry. There's not even a pre-order. Someone's also selling a custom Pro controller that's got a paint scheme that kind of goes with the OLED model, where like it's mostly white and the sticks are red to kind of go with the box, and the rest of the buttons are black. Someone's selling that as the OLED model Pro controller for $115. Yep. I just ugh, come on, man. Who's actually oh wait, okay, let's look at sold items. Bro, someone pre-ordered one. There's several. Bro, what happens if you put up one of these listings and you don't get it? I mean, you just have to refund the money, right? Buyers. Usually buyers are given the benefit of the doubt, I think. As long as they have proof. Like, because it's a lot easier to prove that you got something that was jank or didn't get anything than to, like, prove you weren't trying to rob them, you know? Well, Amazon gets way more money than than eBay does. Facts. Also, Amazon is so rich that if you tell them something went wrong, they will just give you a second one. Um, Mayo, Mayo one time ordered a copy of Tame Impala Currents on vinyl, and it didn't come in when they said it would come in, or like it didn't come in when they said it had came in. So he like reported it like he never got it. So they were just like, okay, yeah, fine, we'll send you a second one. Like, we'll send you a new one. No, they just said we'll just send you a second one, and then the first one showed up like a day or two later. So he just had two copies. So I got a free copy of Currents because they just didn't ask for it back. Random last story before we end this podcast. One time I ordered something. I was ordering a couple random things on Amazon. I got like some like wristbands that have like bug repellent in them, so you could just like wear them all day. And I got like some sponges for my kitchen. I need like some like new dish sponges and something else. I don't know, just like some boring stuff, nothing interesting. And I get the box, and the box is like tattered, and the tape is cut, and it's like resealed with clear packing tape. So very sus. So I open it. I get the bands, like the bug repellent bands, a bag of hypodermic needles, like that are for either insulin or heroin. I don't really know which. I'm not an expert on that, so I couldn't tell you. And a bag of like kawaii food Japanese plush toys, like that are like for keychains. Like they're squishy and they're like cute little strawberries with faces on them and cupcakes and whatever. Very like kawaii kind of thing. Yeah, and I called Amazon and I was like, I don't know how to tell you this, but you just sent me a bag of hypodermic needles. And I ordered dish sponges. And it wasn't even like an official like sealed pack of hypodermic needles. It was just a sack. It was just a plastic sack of like 50 hypodermic needles. So, not use them. Because that's how you get AIDS. Those were definitely some AIDS needles. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to end the podcast on AIDS. Thank you so much for listening. We're glad to have you for another episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.com/StormwindGames. Follow us on Twitter. Please don't buy from Scalpers for your own safety. And yeah, so keep fighting the good fight. Don't buy from Scalpers. We hope you have a good week, and we'll talk to you next Wednesday. See ya.